Yo. Oh, can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah.
Huh? How you doing? How's today? Did you go to the
I-
gym?
I- Is that the start?
You know, it's always the start. You go to the gym.
I did go to the
Bro's
gym, yeah.
judging me. Bro's judging me.
Straight
Wow.
in.
Wow.
It's already.
So,
Uh,
did
yeah,
you go to the gym?
I did go to the gym, yeah.
And how was it? How was it?
I trained upper. I went to Foundry in Nottingham.
Fairs.
A little bit of a change of scene. It was good. I didn't have pre-workout. I had something new today. I
Oh,
had a Bum Energy, Chris
what? Oh,
Bumstead's
C-bomb.
energy
Okay.
drink. Yeah.
Any good?
um, which was decent.
What was it? What was it? You had one from TPC a while ago. What was it called? Unicorn piss or
Well,
something
well,
like
well, well. These wells are from TPC, so they've just got them in. However, the one I had from TPC was can't remember the name of the brand. However, the flavour was unicorn piss,
That's it.
um, and it wasn't great. This Chris Bumstead one was better. I've got another
Yeah.
one as well because this one was like a blue snow cone, I think it was called, and they've got like a cherry one as well. I think it was basically a bit of a tame blue raz, which was nice. And then yeah, cherry, cherry hit or miss, but we'll see. Corner shop near me has also got some new of the American Monsters in, so I may or may not have spent 16
Oh.
pounds last night on Monster.
How many months did you
Um,
get? Four.
for
Yeah, and yeah, £4 per month. What ones did you get then?
oh, you're gonna push me now. There was let me see if I can find them. Can't remember. The one of them was a like pineapple one because obviously I do like my
Pineapple,
pineapple.
pineapple, pineapple.
There was one that I've heard really good things about. Voodoo grape.
Is that like that greeny, yellowy kind
Yeah,
of can? Yeah. Mhm.
I haven't tried it yet, but obviously I don't expect any of them to beat the blue, white, red Raz one that is elite.
I still feel like red syrup. I can't find it anywhere. Red syrup. It's not because people get confused with the watermelon one. It's not the watermelon one. It's the red syrup one. That is the best one because like it's called ultra red, but it tastes like strawberry syrup.
I got one.
Did you?
I've got one.
It says ultra red on it.
Yeah,
Bollocks. Where'd you get it? You got to tell me where.
I got it at the corner shop near me. I'm pretty sure it is. I'll double check after, but I'm convinced it's
I
ultra
will
red.
commute to get that red monster, that ultra red monster. I will commute to get that monster.
I'm
Mm.
convinced it's called that.
We're gonna have to double check later. We're gonna have to double check. Yeah,
I will.
change of scenery in the gym there.
Yeah, just something a little bit new. Training with a mate, so it just sort of changed it up a little bit. Yeah, nice equipment. Um, it's bigger, obviously, so there's more of a variety of equipment than what we're used to at TPC, where it is
Yeah.
sort of a couple pieces per per sort of muscle, which is fine because they're all top quality. But yeah, no, nice couple of pieces of equipment.
Big,
It's mainly hammer strength stuff, so
was it
it's
a big
fine.
gym?
Yeah, Foundry is massive. It's like a huge warehouse just down by the station. So yeah, good fun.
Not bad. Guessing you got the train up there, huh?
Nah, I went with one of my mates, so it's we just he drove up.
Oh, fairs, fairs. No, sounds good, my man. I did a high rock session today. Yeah, mate, it was crazy. I
Yeah.
did I did 10 rounds of 400-meter sprint with a
Oh,
station, not a high rock station. It was like a station so it might have been like wall balls, lunges, goblet squats, kettlebell swings, press ups, sit ups, ski row, uh, kettlebell swings, burpees, more burpees. Oh, the time cut was 55 minutes. I'm so shocked. I did it in 28 minutes. So it's like a 4K run with those stations. Your boy is becoming hybrid.
it would take me like an hour and a half to do all that, I reckon.
I did die on my ass. I was there like it took me like 5 minutes to walk to the showers and it's around the corner. And,
Oh,
like, my legs
oh.
were fried. They were fried. But yeah. I'm gonna convince you to do a high rock session one day.
No, you're
Just
not.
once. Yeah.
Moving on. What else? What else happened today? Yeah, no, I just need to quickly move on the conversation because that is not happening.
Mm.
Um, it's just impossible. I would rather do no. I was going to say I'd rather do any other sort of gym training, but that's definitely not the case.
There's this.
Marathon training would probably be below high rocks training.
Yeah. There's this thing called an ultra, a backyard ultra at the moment. I briefly saw it on Instagram. There's this. They're basically every hour on the hour you run like
Yeah,
six
my sister's been
kilometers.
talking about this.
Holy shit! There's people. I don't know. I feel like it might be rigged or something like that, but I don't know because there's people that have been doing it. They did. There's two guys that are on it for. They've done 92 laps, so they covered like 600 odd kilometers or something like that. It is ridiculous.
Yeah, not for me. I'll
No,
stick to doing a set of six and then having a 3 minute rest period.
I can't tell if it's real or not. It probably is real. I'm just probably being like, I can't see it being real. 92 laps, literally, and
But
the only time you get to sleep is like 15 minutes rest, whatever, however much rest you
but you've
get
been wrong
after this.
before about things like with that George Lifts guy, the 15-year-old. You weren't convinced he was 15, then you thought he was unnatural, and both have been proven to be incorrect. So like
Yes, yes.
I reckon you've just not got
No,
great judgment for this sort of
mm,
stuff. You know.
no. To be fair, he is. You know, he's natural. That's the thing. He is 15, and I don't think his parents are going to allow him to up on the gear, especially at that age. But no,
Mm.
he did well in those two shows. To be fair, that he competed in. But
He did, yeah. Because I remember we were saying like for his first show, we were like, he's not that lean here.
no, I
Um,
thought he'd be more conditioned or
and
once
then
it.
the second show, because clearly it was a warm-up show, which I absolutely disagree with the premise of, but oh well. Then for his actual show that wasn't a warm-up show, he was actually in condition for. So
So
fair play.
does that mean when you compete, you're not gonna have a warm up show, yeah, as they say, yeah?
Did you have a warm-up show?
No.
If that was the warm-up show, then I'm expecting you to jump on stage in
Oh,
3 weeks' time.
yeah,
So
yeah. 25 days, 25 days. What?
anyway, if I compete, stop saying when.
No, you're getting on stage. You don't put ifs. You are going on stage. Honestly,
No,
you've got to try it out. You've got to try it out, man. You
but
can't just be like,
I've
eh,
got to
and
look good enough.
get. You've got to be fine, all right. If you've done all of this Shazam or put going from 50 up to 80 kilos, I'm pretty sure you'll be fine in the next 2 years or so.
I'm even heavier than that now, so we're just going to quickly gloss over that.
Okay,
Because
okay.
I'm one chubby boy. Um, but no, yeah, it's just been a lot of training. I had legs yesterday, which was hell. But good fun. I'm hoping the heat's finally going to stop now because training. You know what? Training legs and heat, like knee sleeves. It's been horrendous. The back of my knees are like just still
Are they hard to put
not.
it on? Is that hard to put
I'm
on?
putting. Well, it's not hard to put on. It's just the fact that your sweat is just. This is such a lovely topic, guys.
Cool.
Your sweat is just stuck in like your. Ooh.
So it's like your straps. You know when you're sweating, your straps get a little bit wet. It's like that, but worse.
But
Kind
around your knee area and the back of your knee and.
of. Oh, tingly.
And it's not like you take them off between each set. You just keep them on, don't you? So.
Yeah,
It,
because otherwise it's just constantly put it on and off. I've never used these straps, but to be fair, if I did consider continuing on with it, it'd probably be something necessary for me because my knees were just freaking crooking or whatever it was on those like cat spots, leg press. But hey, hey, we've moved on. We've moved on in life. Um, yeah. I even thought about potentially doing an Ironman as the next side quest. It was a thought. I wasn't going to do it, right? Basically, I was thinking, right, what am I generally going to do after Hyrox? But the thing is, Ironman, the one thing that puts me off an Ironman, true, well and truly, is not the bike, is actually the swim in the sea. Because there's so much talk about like
mm,
jellyfish and stuff like that, and I just don't like that. So I literally Googled the other day. I was like, ah, where can you do what can you do night? Is there any Ironmans that you can do that? It's like like you do it in the lake kind of thing, and it said Leeds, and I kid you not, the missus was telling me that the swim had been cancelled. So someone had to do. Someone was up at 4:30 on that same day, did the swim in a pool, and then they said they had to go to the event and did they finished the bike and the run. That's the only way I'll do the Ironman, but the other thing is it's very expensive.
dearie me. You know what? I'm just not going to do an Ironman
I
there's
respect
that
that.
chapter closed. Did I think about it? No.
Odds on
Did I
one to
also
100.
yes?
Odds on one to 100. Three,
Two
two,
thousand.
one,
Two
60. Ah.
2,000. What was going to be your number?
No. No.
What was going to be your
No.
number?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. 16.
Of course it is. Of course it is. Anyway, we will actually do have something semi-serious to ask you. A owner of TPC has a competition this weekend, a pro qual. How do you think Reese will be getting on?
Oh, it's Reese. You're just going to smash it either way. I reckon you'll smash it.
I
It's
think
Reese.
I was speaking to him. I was speaking to him yesterday. Sort of said, because he's gone out today, I think, to Korea,
Yeah.
which is a sick place
Long
to go.
flight. 12 hours.
Well, I was speaking to him the other week. He said he was initially going to do Austria, but then he found out there was one in Korea the same weekend and just went, well, why not?
What is it? Is it like a certain show to get a certain card, like an I don't know
He
because I don't know. I know I've competed a few times, but I don't know the
he
certain comps. If that makes
I think
sense.
he just needs to win. I think it's the overall, but it might just be his class. I'm pretty sure it's the overall though. But with obviously that sort of open bodybuilder, if they win their class, they're probably winning the overall because the amount of extra size they can have in comparison to the others, it's not like Reese is going to lose on definition, is it?
No,
Then if he wins his class, he'll probably win the overall anyway. I think he'll do it. He looks insane,
he knows his shit.
but
He knows his shit.
he certainly does. So yeah, he's got that on Saturday, which will hopefully bring home a
Is
pro
it
card
something
to
you can?
TPC.
Is it something you can live stream?
I don't know. I don't know.
Mm,
I imagine if it is, it'd be one expensive live stream to watch. I think of the like Olympia. I know it's not obviously that level, but like, the Olympia is like $80, isn't it, to like
it's
watch?
mad.
I think, which is insane. But yeah, so Reese will be bringing home a pro card to TPC. Hopefully, he's already said
Yeah,
he'll
yeah.
hang it up if he gets it.
Really?
Yeah, he put it.
Oh mate,
He
I'm
put on
so
his story today.
gutted.
Put on his
I need.
story today. He's like, "Oh no, don't get ahead. I'm not getting ahead of myself." And then he went, "Yeah, I'll put it up." So yeah,
It's things we
clearly,
love to
clearly.
see. You want it to go in with confidence at the end of the day, because if you don't, then it won't happen. I reckon. I'm a big believer. If you don't go in with confidence, what's the fucking point? Go in with confidence because anything could happen. I would always go in with confidence, have a bit of fun. Worst comes worst, but if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. At least I know I've gone in. No, no,
And you went into your show with lots of confidence, and at no point was going, "Oh, this isn't big enough. This isn't big enough.
no.
This isn't
I
big enough."
felt fat the week
That
before.
did not happen once. So you absolutely went in with absolutely loads of confidence. If anybody says different, they're lying. Yeah.
No, I felt fat the week before. No, but to be fair, on show day, I was actually all right. I was like sound, like my coach was there, like maybe actually quite, it was quite chill. I think because I saw the photos outside that we've taken, I was like, yeah, Sam. I'm actually like, I was happy with the look, I was happy with the tan, did everything I could, and that was just having fun on the stage. So can't complain, can't complain.
Good man.
Yeah. Right, should we get right into it then? We
Yeah,
have
I
some
believe we've
fun.
got some questions.
Right, we've got basically what we've done is I've put a thing on Instagram asking people to put would you rather questions. I've got a few that I'm going to ask.
I've got
There's,
one that I've got in mind for you.
and you got one in mind for me.
Hmm.
Do you want to start off then?
Sure. So I need to actually remember what it was, but I've got the premise of it down. Would you rather? No, because there was. Oh yeah.
Itchy.
Would you
No.
right? You've got to actually think about this. So would you rather throughout your entire gym sessions for a year and every time you do cardio, which includes running outside, you have to wear what you wore on stage,
Uh-huh.
or would you rather wear what you wore on stage anytime you're coaching a client?
Am I tanned or am I not tanned?
You're not tanned. You've just got to.
Someone will bash the door like really hard. I don't know what it is. I think there's a Smith machine like behind here, we reckon. And they fucking throw the weights there. I guarantee that's what
It's obviously
happened. The
blood, man. This is
mic
to
has
the
just
mic.
come down. Jesus. That was scary.
Um,
Anyways, yeah, am I
No,
tanned or not tanned?
you don't have to be tanned, but you've obviously you're
I
wearing.
want to be tanned.
No, you're not tanned because that makes it
Okay.
even funnier.
So, can't. I'll probably do it. I'll probably do it in my training sessions.
But then, like, you're running outdoors in
But
it.
I'll do it in winter. I just have to sprint to warm up, you know?
I'm
No
not
one
even
will come
thinking.
chasing me.
I'm
I'll be
more just
chasing
thinking
them.
like the police might like pull you over
No,
for
that'd be fine. They'd be like that.
indecency.
Oh my God, what the fuck is he doing? That'd be
So is that
sound.
what you do? Yeah, training and everything. You just wear a thong.
Yeah, because I guarantee I will lose clients if they saw me like that.
Yeah, but they you train in the gym you coach your clients at, so that
No,
they might.
I would make sure it's a different gym. There was no specify on that. Anyway,
Hmm. Okay,
moving on.
okay, all
I'm
right,
gonna I'm, I'm
fair
gonna
enough.
I'm gonna ask you a question that I asked someone else the other day. All right, and I've got my reasons to why I would pick this one. But would you rather get £1 million right now, or for every push-up you do, you get £1, and that's like unlimited? Bro, you got to pick one.
I'm gonna take the £1 million.
Why? What's your reason?
I was just thinking, like, how many push-ups would I do a day at that point? I'm like, look, I'm probably not pushing over. Probably still not going to be pushing over like 50
What, 50
because
a
like,
day?
I still want to train. Yeah, I'm not going to be like doing like just push-ups constantly every single day.
You don't have to do it every day. Like you could do it. I'll do it on the day after I train chest, or I could do it at the end of my session and just do
But
whack out. Like
think think of the return on the £1 million that you could just invest and make more from compared to just it's a quid every time I do a push-up.
I'm just
Now I'm
thinking,
taking
like if I'm there, like right, I'm gonna take the missus out for dinner. Right, let's crack out like 100 pound, £100, 100 press ups. Yeah, all right, love, let's go for dinner.
yeah, but then like you've just got £1 million
Yeah, but I
that
feel
you
like
don't have to worry about that and you just
I feel like that's the thing. A lot of people be like, "Yeah, I'll invest it. I'll invest it." But if you think about it, you put money in that on a house, you give people some money, and you got a couple, and you put yes, you can invest it. But I feel like I don't know. You just, then you get jacked, you get a big chest. You can't complain. All
So
that
basically
volume.
it's either I've got £1 million and I buy a house and I give money to people and stuff like that, or it's I can do 100 press ups and I can go out for dinner. There's a
Yeah,
level.
but
You're
you
never
could
going to
do
save for the
more.
house through
I'll,
press ups.
if I want a holiday, I'll just crack out 3,000 pound shots.
Yeah, and but
Yeah. So
you could also use what would it be 3% of your total winnings, less 0.3% of your total winnings to go on that holiday.
yeah, true. Like 0.3%.
Would it not be?
Yeah,
30% would be 300 grand, 3% would be 30 grand,
yeah.
0.3% would be
Point
3
three is
grand.
three
Yeah.
grand. Yeah, 0.3%. God,
So
that
I
took
could
us
just use
ages.
I could just use 0.3. So I'm taking the mill. I presume you're
No,
taking the
pass.
push-ups.
I'm taking the push up. I'm taking
I'm,
because
I'm
I can make if I wanted to, but by the time I'm 85, I'll make my meal. I make more than a meal.
yes, but by then, how much? By then, the mill's going to be worth less than it is
But
worth now.
I'm gonna have to be buying bras for it because my chest will be out there. You know.
The mill then will be worth less than it is worth now. Just remember that.
Yeah, true, true. Anyways, question: would you rather have feet for hands or hands for feet? Think about
Hands for
this.
feet. Hands for
Yes,
feet.
yes, agreed.
Because feet for hands, I'm never training ever again.
And I can't grab stuff because I'll be like that, and my toes will be like that on my hands.
Yeah,
You know,
how am I training?
imagine just going up to someone and go, "Your big toe."
Also, you put socks on your feet, right, or your hands now,
Mm.
so people won't see it really. I mean, there might be some explaining to do on a couple of dates, but after that, you're fine. Whereas if you've just got like feet as your hands, then everyone is going to see that you've got feet. There's no chance hands for feet.
That's kind of mad. That's kind of mad. Right, this isn't a would you rather question. Someone has asked, what made you, so this also goes to you, you've got to answer this. What
Mm-hmm.
made you want to get into bodybuilding and lifting? Was there any specific inspiration?
No, I don't think.
There's always a reason.
Yeah, well, no, I'm starting with the inspiration one. I think it was more just everybody rather than just a single person. So you start training as I did, and you're sort of going along with it, and then slowly but surely there seems to be a thing where your Instagram feed just slowly starts to morph into bodybuilding. At
Mm.
least I found, like, slowly but surely you get more and more bodybuilding, more and more. All it's starting with tips, or it's starting to, and then it's like, oh, you'll start to see videos of CBum, you'll start to see videos of Noel Dazel, you'll start to see these sort of people, and it's like, oh, I wouldn't mind having a chest that looks like that.
Then
And then
you have a reel that goes, yeah.
then you have a reel that goes, yeah, buddy, and then afterwards you get a picture pop up of Rich in pink pajamas, and that's then when you go, yeah,
I have my reasonings for that. I have
yeah,
my
sure.
reasonings.
And that's when you go, yeah, you know what? No, so I think it was just over time, sort of, it just became the natural progression.
First, first.
Yeah,
Do you know mine?
go on.
I've just always wanted a six pack.
True,
No,
true.
I'm
That's
joking. I'm
valid.
joking. I've always wanted one when I was younger, but the reason what got me into bodybuilding was when I did college, I didn't do it here in the UK. I did it with Loughborough, but we did it abroad in Mallorca, so it was based around our swim training. And when I was doing my second year, there was a group that did their first year out there, and I got on well with them so well. It was like a small group of us, and we just all got on well. And I think it was just after COVID when we were just getting back into the swing of things. Like the set after the second lockdown, we got back, and then we were just training. But the coach at the time would just tell us to go to the gym, and just as long as we did 3 sets of 10 on every muscle group, then he was happy. So we used to put like a bit of Ronnie Coleman music, a bit of like bodybuilding music, hard style. We used to do bodybuilding. We printed a picture of Ronnie Coleman with those sunglasses, um, deadlifting. We put that up as motivation. Oh my God, it was class. And then I think I came back, swam for a year, and then I just knew I was enjoying the gym more than I was
Mm.
for swimming. I knew it was the time to just put the hat and goggles up for good, put the hat and goggles up, start PTing, and then I always just wanted to do. I always knew it was just it. I don't know. I told you this many times, and I'm gonna say it again. Bodybuilding was never to pursue it. It was always to do it as a side quest. It was always a one like dip my feet in, give it a go, see if I like it or not. But don't get me wrong, that time I had on stage was phenomenal. But like I said to you in that last thing, I don't know if I could do it at any time soon or any time. I'm happy doing a bulk and cut. But
Mhm.
to get on stage, don't know. I definitely
We'll
look
see.
back at the videos. I've been looking back at the videos quite a few times recently, especially the last week.
You
Oh,
do, don't you? I've
it,
started sort of going, oh, I liked being that photo
mm.
you posted on your Instagram story the other day. I was like, oh, my bicep looks really good there. Oh, I like. And then I have to remember, did you like being lean? Because, you'd be walking around a pond when it's tipping it down with rain, needing
Yeah,
7,000 more steps. Did I really enjoy being lean? I don't know, but it looked good.
first, first. So that's my reason to why it was always just like a side quest kind of thing.
No,
This
fair.
is why I got the side quest for High Rocks, and then after the doubles with the misses in January, hopefully we do it in Manchester. It's just a case of what's the next goal. I know I want to carry on running because I'm actually enjoying it. But other than that,
Marathon, marathon.
no. I don't know what it is. I don't enjoy the beating. I just enjoy running for the fun of it. It's weird.
Okay. Hmm. We'll see.
That was
I think
so
I
wet.
think it could be a marathon or a half marathon,
No, no, I wouldn't do that.
wouldn't you?
No, I'll do a backyard ultra. I'll run like 3 laps and go, yeah, that's me.
Part timer here.
Yeah, part-time. All right, next question. Would you rather prep every single year or never train again? What would you do? Would you prep every single year or would you never train again?
You've got to. Is this? Are we saying like you're prepping to go on stage, or
Prepping to go on stage. That's how I see prep, not cut like
okay,
you shred.
okay? So I would have to go enhanced purely because I think as a natural to prep every single year, your hormones are gonna be in the absolute bin. How long does it take to get over it? Like when you've actually got that lean, how long does it actually take to then you recover and then you're basically into a 3 month growing phase, and then you're doing it again, and it's just constant, constant, constant. So I'd have to go enhanced.
If it's not enhanced, We can't stop throwing things. You're natural.
That's not
You're
in the question.
natural. You're natural at the moment. Don't give me this enhanced waffle. You are natural. All right.
That's not in the question.
I don't care.
Um,
It's
I would have to prep every year, but I would probably end up, I don't know, dying at the age of like 30, because my body would have been through that much from each year. And also, the first like 3 years I then go on stage, I look abysmal. So because I am nowhere close to that, so
I think
I
you
would
I
then
think you underestimate yourself.
actually no, I think I would actually look abysmal forever because I would never actually be able to make that any good gains. I'll just lose them instantly. Yeah, I'd still have to do that, but
I'd definitely prep every year.
yeah,
Every year would get easier because if you're building more muscle tissue, you can eat more food. You can eat more food while staying eating pub, whatever the waffle is. I just feel like each year would get easier because one, you've experienced it, you know what to experience and things like that. You know what to do. It just gets easier. So I feel like if I went to go and prep next year, for example, I reckon it would be easier than it was this year. I reckon.
maybe maybe it would turn into a thing like Reese where he just needs like 8 weeks and then he's just stage ready. Maybe it would just be that, at which point, then it would be really easy because then you
Could be
actually
like
can
that.
go. Yeah. What granted there were issues with this. What if I tear my pec? Have I still got to prep?
Yeah, fuck
Because I
it. Yeah, you
can't
got,
I
you
can't
got, but
step
no, because then you're supposed to go. you, you still got to prep
on.
every year, so whether you start flexing with one arm or not. That's it. All
Yeah,
right,
okay.
move.
I mean I'm gonna have to, but
All right, moving on. Would you rather always be cutting or bulking?
well, once again, either you're never making any progress or you're never getting to see the progress. So,
Bulking. I want to eat.
well, yeah, I would have to go bulking because if I'm constantly cutting, I'm just going to die because I just am. Because the idea of a cut is that your calories get lower and lower and lower. So at some point, I'm going to be eating 0 calories
If you
when
look at it that way, if you carry on eating, you're gonna get fucking too big, and you're gonna fucking die
I
at
think
some
that
point.
yeah, but I'm sitting on like 7,000 calories now. And I need to do that for a sustained period of time. People at 200, 300 kilos survive. People at 35 kilos don't. So I might either chance myself to put on 220 kilos or chance myself to lose like 40. I'm probably going to go with the 220.
Mm.
It's got to be bulk every year, but I don't really like the idea of either because I would just be fat.
You got to pick
You
one.
would, you would be though, wouldn't you? You'd be so
Yeah,
fat.
probably. I'll be fucking
I'd,
rolling.
I'd turn it into a powerlifter. That's how I'd do it. I'd turn into a powerlifter.
Yeah, clock it, clock it.
Turn into a powerlifter. Bang. Right. There we go.
Right,
Bulk. Powerlifting.
right. Next one. Would you rather? Oh, where is it? Would you rather talk like Yoda or breathe like Darth Vader?
I'll breathe like Darth Vader. That'd be sick.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, but imagine, right? Okay, you get a girlfriend, yeah. You share the house, yeah. You share the bed. Imagine breathing like Darth Vader at night. She'll be like, do you not think? Luke Skywalker. No, wait. No, yeah. Let's not go there. Anyways, yeah. Do you know what I mean?
I would still prefer that than what was it? Speak like Baby Yoda. Yeah, no chance.
Yeah, true, true,
You
true.
forget my job is going to be to speak online. I am not going to be speaking like Baby Yoda. I would just be out of a job instantly. Nobody would hire me.
Would they not?
No, how are you? Firstly, how are you ever passing an interview speaking like that?
Mm-hmm.
The breathing, you
Forced
just
on you, huh?
point proven. Next question.
Forced one. Yeah, I would. I think you'd get a job. You never know. Just surprise
I don't.
yourself. All
I
right.
don't. Are
Okay.
you going for Baby Yoda then?
No, Darth Vader.
No, I was going to say.
Yeah. Right. Would you rather never train chest or never train back again?
I'm trying to
Ah,
think of what gives you the most. what gives you the most activation from the other side. So, because obviously, like, when it's, for example, like when you train, you know, when you train anything, there's still a little, on your, sort of reverse of the rep, you can still get a teeny little bit of motion. You can, because when you're training like triceps, are you saying if you only ever trained your triceps, your biceps wouldn't grow like a centimeter throughout your entire life? No, I'm convinced they
But
would grow a little bit. I
what?
swear there's some science behind it. I'm convinced there's
Nah,
some science behind it.
no,
Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm convinced there
because
is. I'm convinced I've
the
seen that somewhere.
resistance is the way the resistance targeting is targeting the.
Yeah, but there's some like science with it where like because one I don't know, I've seen it somewhere, I'm convinced. Chest because it's more fun.
I love how we're going into the mid grade. Yeah, yeah, only just one, yeah, stroke chest. I'd probably train back. I love it. The diverging right CPC. Ah, love it.
Right, just think about it though. When somebody first looks at you, they see your chest.
Mm.
How often on like a holiday are you posting a photo of your back? No, you're posting a photo of your chest and your abs.
No, no, no. They won't see this beautiful face. They'll just see the back. That's all the
Yeah,
haters gonna see my back. That's kind of wild.
yeah,
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 back.
yeah.
I actually enjoy training back more than I do chest.
I think
I
chest is
feel
better.
I feel like I could push more on my back than I do with the chest. That sounds like an excuse, but you know what I mean.
Yes.
I would look forward more to training back than I would with
Yeah.
chest.
You see, I look forward to training chest more. I think it's better. I'm more of a
So,
gym bro, clearly.
oh, right, we've got two more questions to finish up. Would
Okay.
you rather never eat protein or carbs again?
Is the impact of like not
There's
eating them?
right. This is where the downside comes, right? Because if we're not looking at what's more beneficial or calories, I'd pick carbs because then you can have bread, pasta, pastries, cookies, things like that. But if you're looking at a performance kind of thing, nah, screw it. If you're looking at that, because the protein will good with growth and muscle repair, but then you're not getting energy from the carbs. I
Yeah,
would just pick carbs.
you could just quit bodybuilding, just become a runner, and just eat
I'll
carbs
just
all the
have
time.
carbs. Uh,
Are we saying that that matters then? That you don't get your nutrients if you're not eating it?
no, no, the nutrients is included. We'll do that.
Okay.
Nutrients is included. So I'm going carbs, mainly because it tastes better and
Oh,
it'll
so
give
it's
me
just
more
what you'd
energy.
prefer.
Yeah,
Um,
but you still got to consider the nutritional element kind of thing.
so
I'm
I
going
will say,
carbs because then it's going to give me more energy and because I enjoy eating it.
right, I'm trying to think it because I want to say protein. But if I say protein, that means that every single day I do for the rest of my life is carb depletion.
Probably going to be flat like those last couple of days of these
Yeah,
fat
I'm gonna
loss
be
journey.
flatter. That was 50 grams of carbs. This is gonna be no carbs.
Avocado and eggs.
All I'm gonna be eating. It's got to be carbs, just because I don't want to do that ever again
Respect,
until the
respect,
next time.
respect, respect. The good thing is protein though. If you had protein, if you eat more protein, you're gonna get fuller quicker. You're gonna be able to stay leaner because protein uses more energy to break down, and your body uses more energy to break the protein down. So
Hmm.
win-win.
Yeah,
That's
but
if you wanted to. If you looked at it,
your
if you want to
your
enjoy
muscles will
life a little
never
bit,
repair.
get carbs going. That's what
Your
I'm saying.
muscles will never repair is the only issue.
Mm. Mm.
They won't.
All right, last one to finish up, my man. Oh no, this one's gonna hurt you a little bit because yeah, this is a tough choice for you, my man.
Oh no.
Right, would you rather never eat another square bar again, or would you rather or never eat from the little bakery?
Oh, oh. You know where I went
Yeah.
today? Do you know
You
where I
went
went
today. What did you
today?
get?
I got oh gosh, we're reverting back into a food podcast.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I got one of the Biscoff donuts things that they do, not Biscoff, but kind of Biscoff
Like a
donuts.
caramel donut kind of thing.
Yeah, a cronut and one of the chocolate brioche croissants.
Oh, they are so good. I had that the next day after my show. I
I'm
don't know. I've
gonna
never had it, but I've always was just craving it on prep. The last 5 weeks, I said to myself, "I am getting that bloody croissant." I spoke to my client. I said, 'cause she always went to, Lidl. I said, "Do they do these?" She goes, "Yeah, it's done." It's always up there. I'm like, "Brother, I'm literally going there on Monday, the 1st of June, to get two. I got two." So, what are you picking?
I, you know what I think would be the more difficult one. I'm gonna pick. I'm never having a little bakery again because squares bars are the love of my life. I think the more difficult one that I would actually have to make a decision between would be
Mm.
no squares bars or no monster.
No square bars. No square bars. I can easily go no square bars compared to the monster. I fucking love them and stuff.
Yeah, but this is the thing. You can still have other energy drinks within that.
No, no, monster.
I
Monster.
I would go. I'm gonna chance. I would say no monster again, just because I'm convinced. Give it.
What
There is
does
no
it
way
know?
that there is no way that another company isn't going to replicate White Monster soon. That I'm convinced
It's already been
somebody.
done. Dark
I'll have that.
Thunder.
I'll be fine then. I'll just have that.
No, no. Monster's got my heart. You could never replace it.
But well, Monster would say the same.
I,
It's
I'm
gonna,
I'm gonna fuck it. I'm gonna keep Little Bakery because you get more variety. Even though I have more square bars, but if we didn't look at it in a calorie perspective, it would be Little Bakery. So then you can have whatever you want. But if we're looking at a calories perspective, I'd probably go for square bars because I would want the square bars because it's easier to fit around calories and macros and things like that. Whereas
I
Little
am.
Bakery is
I'm
harder.
still saying squares bars, Rice Krispie squares. I'm still here if you want to have a chat. I'm always open. I'm always
Bring
open for
back
this one.
daily square. No, what you should do. I'm having day one of having a square bar, adding a square bars until squares.
Adding.
Adding a square bar until they respond to you or something like that.
So I got up to day 50 this time, right?
You got
So
to
you're
have
saying I'm gonna
50
have to
square
continue.
bars. But you got to post it on Instagram and TikTok daily. But I feel like if you get to observe them now, like you do 16, I feel like they start looking at you, you know,
That's like 5.5k calories of just
worth it.
squares bar.
But just think of the potential. They could send you another package.
I don't think 50 squares bars. Remember, there's them 49 the day before. They sent me what, like 24 this time. That wouldn't even be half of what I would have eaten the day before. Yeah, no chance, no chance.
Cheers.
But I am picking squares bars. Squares, I love you.
Respect. Put it out there to the world.
Squares, I love you. Please, forever.
Right. Jobs are good, my man. Right. Thanks for joining another episode of the Physique Files. This was episode 2. Again, for those that are interested in losing up £10 or more of fat, that makes no sense. If you're interested in losing more, oh my God, I can't speak. Let me try this again. Right. If you're interested in losing 10 or more pounds of fat, then try the 7 day fat burner. That's in my school community. It's all free. Again, you're not going to lose fat in that period of time. All you're going to do, again, is build a better step routine that's going to help you lose 10 or more pounds in the future. All right. If you want to give it a go, I'll put it in the description. If you want to book a call with me for coaching, online coaching specifically, I'll put the details at the bottom. All right, Daniel, do you want to say anything else before we shoot off?
Well, last time, what did I say? Last time I said stop training like a pussy. Which I'm still convinced is quite a valid thing to say. So think about it
Mhm.
within context, and this is what I'm going to end on. If you're training, you want something. So whatever you want, stop being a pussy about it and go get it. And that is so much more thoughtful and so much more deeper meaning. Just why are you holding yourself back? Stop being a pussy and go get it. And that is some like podcast mental stuff. Yeah, nice one.
Works a minute. Anyway, my man, I shall see you in a bit. Nice
Top man,
one.
mate. Thank you. See ya.
See ya.